OMG. Let me tell y'all something. I am 2 days away from my due date now. Tomorrow's the 29th, 30, 31, and then the 1st is supposed to be our due date. Last we checked this past Monday, it's Saturday, it's Sunday morning early now because I'm up in the morning super duper early because of this dang on stuff right here. Okay? So I've been getting up and going walking every single day. Some days not as long as others, but at least 30 minutes to an hour and a half a day to try to walk this baby down. We did not dilate any since last Monday. I'm in the mall. My stepmom's like, girl, you just need to get you some of that castor oil. That castor oil gonna do the trick. Get you some castor oil, girl. That castor oil gonna get you going. And my brother like, yeah, you gotta, they're like, it's a second part to the castor oil. You gotta do the castor oil, then you gotta have sex. It's not even that you gotta have sex, you gotta have an orgasm and all this other stuff. Girl, boy, whoever is listening. I took this castor oil about 11 o'clock, and it is about 2:30 it's 2:13. I'm over exaggerating. It's 2:13 from about 12 o'clock up until now. I have been feeling horrible. I felt like how I felt like when I get the flu or something, like it's something happening in my body and my body is working on getting it out. So I'm like, oh my God, is this the beginning of labor? Is this how this goes? Because I'm not feeling like no contractions on the belly or nothing. It's just like straight up back cramps and like tummy aches. Like I just got to go to the bathroom really bad, but not yet. Like how I feel whenever I have a cold or a flu or something like that. Anyway, that's how I be feeling when I get real sick. And oh my gosh, from like 12 or so. I mean, I felt kind of queasy after I swallowed it because it's thick and it does not taste good. So I swallowed it down with some orange juice. And I took about a good 2 gulps that probably equaled about 2 teaspoons. And I swallowed it with the orange juice and waited. By 12 o'clock, I felt horrible, okay? I'm gassy. I'm burping up this way. I'm trying to lay down and go to sleep. I'm irritated. I am, gassy out the other end. And I'm like, Lord, please don't let me mess up this bed. And here it is about 2:13. I would say about 2 o'clock. I'm laying in the bed and I'm thinking, since, the whole pregnancy, they've been saying lay on your left side to promote digestion and working things through your digestive system. So I'm laying on my left side in the bed. And this time it felt different. You know how you get that sense of urgency and you're like, ooh, I'm not about to break wind. This is more than breaking wind. That's what my mama used to say. It's hot, it's warm. You could just tell the difference. And immediately, I have never moved my pregnant butt to the bathroom so fast. So before I got pregnant, I had a hydro cleanse done once or twice to help clean out my system. This bowel movement that I have had was the equivalent of going to get a hydro cleanse. I think it's safe to say that I was on the toilet for like 20 to 25 minutes. This may be TMI, but yeah. The doctor said, don't take the laxative. what is it called again? I don't even remember. The castor oil. She was like, don't take the castor oil. It works for some women. It doesn't work for some women. And I'd hate for it to not work for you and you just get a bunch of cramps because you've got to have multiple bowel movements and cramps because you've got to have a sense of urgency. And I'll be damned if that ain't what happened. And I'm talking about, I sat on that toilet and immediately when I got up, I had to go again. Like 4 to 5 times in a row. I lost count. It was at least 4, maybe 5. And I was like, shit, where the hell is all this coming from? First of all, I think that it's good because I didn't realize how stopped up I was as a pregnant woman. So, it's probably really, really good. I feel a little bit less bloated and like a damn Goodyear blimp. But if you've ever had a hydro cleanse, they have to pump the liquid into you for you to have a release like that. There was no liquid pumped into me. So now I am up at 2 something in the morning trying to replenish my liquids and drinking plenty of water. I don't want to drink orange juice because I feel like the sugar is going to keep me up all night and I'm already up and I'm tired. I just want to go to sleep. This did not work. It did not induce labor. Maybe it'll induce it like tomorrow or something like that. And I'm just really sitting here like I was going to go to church tomorrow, but I'm just like, I don't know if that'll be a good look. I don't know if I'll be torturing myself and forcing myself to get up and go to church and then, things get too moving since we so busy in here castor oil in it. And, whenever I replenish these fluids, I know I'll be up all night and probably half the morning going back and forth to the bathroom because I swear I get 2 ounces inside of my bladder and it feels like I've been holding 2 pounds of damn piss for the past hour. And I get in there and it's like tinkle, tinkle. And I'm like, that's it. I literally raced to this bathroom to tinkle just a little bit to relieve myself. It is, these last couple of days is more serious than the other ones. And so I'm not complaining. I did not have a bad pregnancy, but this baby is hanging on to me for dear life. And I'm not taking no more of this damn castor oil. It has done its job. It has cleansed me out. I don't feel sick anymore. I'm not cramping like I gotta go to the restroom anymore. I don't feel like I got a cold or a flu and I gotta throw up. My body was just like, what the hell did you swallow? Like everything immediately just felt sick, like immediately. So, for you ladies out there that's thinking about doing this castor oil, my sister-in-law said it worked for her, but it was her 4th child. Okay? So, that's the one experience she told me about. My stepmom said she tried it. It didn't hurt the baby or nothing, but she still ended up having to get induced. And it worked for a couple of her sisters. So, it's a hit or miss. Now, if you were just desperate and you just need to get that baby, up out of you, by all means, try it. But I would rather wait. Induce me. Do what you got to do. Because if I got to go through all of that again, I was like, Lord, I'm in here practicing breathing, labor pains. I'm talking about, ain't nobody here but me and my niece. And she ain't but 4. She in there on the couch sleep. I'm like, Lord. And I didn't want to call nobody because I'm like, I don't even know if this is real labor or is it just this castor oil got me going like this. But I know one thing, if I do go into labor, I don't want to labor at nobody else's house. I want to labor at home where I am comfortable. So I am just rethinking some things because your body's going through all of these changes. And, I was thinking about going to my dad's house for the first, I don't know, week or whatever, but Hell, I think when I start going through it, I want to be at home in my own surrounding, my own bed, my own comfort, just to make sure I'm as comfortable as I can be so it's easier for me to get through things. I don't know, it's just something about the environment. So, yes, I'm grateful for my supportive family that I have complained about in other videos, or not. Yeah, I've complained about them. But they have been coming through, so I am not complaining. But you guys, oh my God. If you're thinking about taking the castor oil, think twice. The doctor's gonna get the baby up out you anyway, okay? They are going to induce you if you go past your due date or you get too close to it. So I think this castor oil is torture in a bottle. And it is not 1921 anymore. We don't have to do these things. Now, let me hush because I can mess around and it could have worked, and then tomorrow morning I'll be in labor. But as of right now, I just feel extremely relieved that that stuff has worked its way through my system. And that my tummy isn't hurting anymore, my back and stuff isn't cramping anymore, and I don't have to go to the bathroom anymore, and I can actually lay down and get some sleep, which I have been trying to do since I first started taking this stuff. I tried to lay down and sleep, and no, it was not happening. My body was like, "You are not comfortable, so you can't go to sleep until we finish making this do what it do." So I sat here and watched Vikings for a little bit. Some reruns that I already done seen to get caught up because they about to kill, what's her name, Agatha? Whoever Lord Lothbrok's ex-wife, warrior, maiden girlfriend is that they had the son and the daughter died. Anyway, if you're thinking about taking castor oil, think twice. That was my experience. It works for some girls. I don't think it worked for me. I think it cleansed me out really, really well, because I was a little backed up, which is a good thing. So I guess that's good. And they say that that's a good thing to happen before you go into labor. So I don't know. We will see tomorrow.